Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Save Yourself, this suggested by Coco Q10. So, thank you, Coco, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more Ace every single Friday. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what Save Yourself is all about. Let's see what Aesop Rock got to say. Let's get it.
Pull the pin out. Sheep.
Before we get into the verse and Ace just sweeps us away, I love the like waterfall of the marimba just going straight down. Funny little texture to throw in there. Those little vocals coming in the back, probably a sampler or something, a little bit of shouting. Sounds great. Let's see what Ace got to say.
Pull the pin out. Sheep creeping wolf garb. Fronted by the Hail Mary Parry lunge mix. Kill the populace for civility. Jeopardy's a stickler. It's Bob and Weave amalgam. Play the falcon to your fixture. I branch out, arms flailing backwards. Wailing point a tidy sound circuit. Slightly foul Gershwin with a better nails and drum lust. Lust disgusting service. Working in shifts opposite the asbestos brain furnace. I'll be the now observatory. I hear antenna.
Interesting. Very like spacious feeling to this track. We got that guitar up in the top that's kind of noodling. Ace's vocal is somewhat following along with that, but still establishing its own pattern and structure. The drums, nice feel on the track. Sounds like we're about to get some like high background vocal coming in, which will make a great layer, add a little bit of extra brightness, but a great space around everything. Great use of the reverb here. Ace is like switching his tone of voice, and there might be points at which it's very slightly panned, but we'll have to listen a little closer and just keep going to figure that out exactly. But it gives the illusion that while I know it's all his voice, at least when it sounds like him, because there's obviously different vocals than just his on this track, but it feels like it's coming from like different areas. So we'll see where that goes.
Observatory. I hear antenna feeler. Spitting like a dragon with a similar demeanor. Stood innocent bystand. Witness the diehard fans turn rip band in the poppy fields of NY's orchestrated break gauntlet. Now I'm thinking, who am I? Jabberwocky Superfly. Bent left. Pushing war without the 10-step cushion. And what? I plan to hold this P positive sacred in these golden veins until the day I die from grimace overloaded. Shock treatment.
And I think what it really is it's the layering. There are points where Ace is fully aligned to the front, and then on the punches or the rhymes or really wherever he wants to add emphasis, we're getting these layers that'll come in. I believe those are panned more to the side, sometimes one side more than the other, giving that kind of movement an actual place in the track. And then the mix on this is fairly unique. It's probably the thinnest I've heard his voice sound in recent listens. But it works. The beat isn't overwhelming his voice. His vocal is like sitting like right at the top alongside that guitar and just kind of barely poking out through everything else. It's just enough that is not being overwhelmed. Really great balance there. Let's see where it goes.
Shock treatment, opened by the weekend. Dystopia getaway, let's display the sequence. It goes one for the heartless, even returning my guardian angel heartless, and the rest to sweep the mess under the carpet. I drag a yellow taxi meter behind every measure and charge cats for labeling me shepherd. That'll be $650 plus tip, darling. I take cash, credit, check, money order, gold, and cigarette carton. Got caught up in the universe.
That's hilarious. That's a lot of different currencies to take, man. You know, cigarettes, gold, you know, a whole bunch of things. Man, this might be a dragon, honestly, just working on his hoard. And then, I think another thing that works super well about Ace's flow on this track and more generally is that while he's not an extremely fast rapper, at least in what I've heard him spit on, there's this element of just if you never stop pushing, then it creates this illusion of speed in a way. And he just doesn't stop talking, man. The bars just continue. It doesn't matter where the end of the bar is, where the beginning of the next one is. Just that push keeps coming. And it's not overly aggressive on this track. He's not like rapping against the beat, but he's keeping pace with the beat. You know, like when you're walking like just barely ahead of your friend that's walking next to you and just keeping that stride just a little bit longer than theirs.
Cats for labeling me shepherd, that'll be 650 plus tip, darling. I take cash, credit, check, money order, golden cigarette carton. Got caught up in the universe, trying to zoom in on stardom. Forgot the passion plus the hatred, both were based in carbon. Next time you wanna be a hero, try saving something other than hip hop, and maybe hip hop will save you from the pit stop. Kill 'em all.
Interesting. When you want to be a hero, try saving something other than hip hop, and maybe hip hop will save you from the pit stop. Obviously, nice rhyme there. But interesting to wonder what he's actually getting at here. Talking about save yourself. What is this? Is this like a track about hip hop? Is this a track about what we do to ourselves? Where is this really going?
Pop and maybe hip hop will save you from the pit stop. Kill 'em all, yeah. Oh man, it wasn't me, it was holding Caulfield, brother. I just read and pulled the trigger. Bully me to tiptoe past the pearly gates. Capture the halo, get back to base, step fast to chase the bad taste, the jet lag and waist slackers. There ain't nothing broke.
Now that one was a little fast. And a nice repetition of the A sounds in that scheme. Get past the pearly gates.
God, bully me to tiptoe past the pearly gates. Capture the halo, get back to base, step fast to chase the bad taste, the jet lag and waist slackers. There ain't nothing broken, where you at? The pistons pump perfect, where you at? The bass tone is Merlin, where you at? The services are urgent, working surgeons, purging formulas, looking for an improper causes. Why? What are you saving? Honest.
I like it. And the way he's building complexity is here is nice. He's giving us some slightly repetitive sections. Maybe the rhyme repeats with the exact same sound as before and the same layering. Maybe it's a small part of the phrase, whether the beginning or the end. But then you have and he's leaving space between those repetitive bars. But then on the sides of them, you have these bigger, more complex sections where he really stacks those rhymes and pushes even harder. And we're starting to get a little bit of that aggression, a little bit of that more rapping against the beat rather than just talking like briskly over it. Works really well in balancing out. This is a whole lot to listen to, and this is something I can digest easily.
You saving? Honest. What are you saving? Honest. What are you saving? Honest. Promise me you don't shut the fuck up and recognize what you holding ain't really broken. What are you saving? What honest? What are you saving? Honest. What are you saving? Honest. Promise me you don't shut the fuck up and recognize what you holding ain't really broken. I don't flick needles like my sick friend. I don't march like Beetle Bailey through a quick trend. I don't frequent churches, steeples on my weekend. And I don't comment if you formulate a weak zen. All I ever really wanted was a getaway. I'ma take a chance by letting her book.
Well, I chose a funny day to say Ace isn't a crazy fast rapper because he said, "Let me show you." But again, nice repetition here. I think we kind of found like the hook of the track, or maybe the bridge at this point, where it's connecting us to a part that's completely different, at least in the flow, than what we've seen before. Having the instrumental drop out for a second, we get this kind of chorus, almost has like a walkie-talkie like quality, but very faintly to Ace's voice here, especially with it on display solo. Great way to change over, give us a break in that instrumental, and then really drop us in with that speed. Let's see where it goes from here.
Through a quick trend. I don't frequent churches, steeples on my weekend. And I don't comment if you formulate a weak zen. All I ever really wanted was a getaway. I'ma take a chance by letting a rook slide forward out of my hands. I cannot agree to follow a leader along a borderline of war without a reason for the ready game score. Bring out your dead, we can put them in a pile and burn them with the novels for the keys to a mile. Kill the ones that speak from a different life, but what other killer noise making the sound of okay, welcome to the kamikaze bottle rocket cockpit.
Love that, man. Love that. that little fast speed up, give us those like twist of vibes or something like that. Great decision. I think that's the fastest I've ever heard him spit on any track. Wonderful, wonderful little just pick up and then drop us kind of back in where we started everything.
Welcome to the kamikaze bottle rocket cockpit, lit by the icy cold hand that bad intention use blender. Oh yeah, let God warm the bench for now, but I'll ascend to spin y'all dizzy. And for the record, I'm bringing my TV with me. Let the commoner speak publicly, then disperse eye jammies to cats that swear by third pupil but can't see past the loophole. Motherfucker, my word is born like Siamese triplets with doctor, lawyer, rocket scientist promise. Let 'em grow leisurely. Hey, mom, I'm a
That's crazy. Doctor, scientist, lawyer, and their Siamese triplets. What a life this man must be living. Again, the storytelling, the images, the metaphors. Honestly, I can barely keep track of exactly what's happening here. I'd be surprised if any of y'all knew exactly what was happening here without maybe taking a look at the genius and really trying to break it down for a while. But great mix, great master on this. The sound is great, the balance is great, very unique feel to the track, and just a lot of nice different little sections. The structure is definitely unorthodox, but it works well, and it kind of creates the illusion of more familiar structure while interjecting these more unique elements into places that you expect to find like a more classic hook or something like that.
My word is born like Siamese triplets with doctor, lawyer, rocket scientist promise. Let 'em grow leisurely. Hey, mom, I'm a big sweat that might broke along this path. Once my spiel's perfected, I'ma save you a seat in the front row of Aesop Rock's 12 steps to shut the fuck up seminar. And when all these bickering crabs turn solid, you gon' be proud. Attack hacks to the blackboard. Honesty's a latch core. Fury's far from obsolete. Serenity's a backboard. Caricature a mayhem standard, branded by the labor with 1,000 reasons to end this for every one of you saviors. Sort of brightest burst
I really do love how the rhyme comes in a completely different tone of voice, and then you add the layering and that chorus type of feeling it gives to it, and it really feels like Ace is having a conversation with himself, like the two sides of himself, or however you want to visualize it, and just the dynamic feeling it adds to the track. There's a back and forth going on here. It's not just one person laying it down straight in a line. Amazing.
ironically wandering the vacant stage. Gave it a pound for burning where bunk ratios engaged. Keep me posted as to when you grasp something mature to sit and soak about, mister. And I'll consider picking up your record. What do you say? Honest, honest, honest. What do you say? Honest, honest, honest. What do you say? Honest, and promise you don't shut the fuck up and recognize what you hold and ain't really broke. What do you say? What honest, honest, honestly? What do you say? Honest, honest, honestly. What do you say? Honest, and promise you don't shut the fuck up and recognize what you hold and ain't really broken.
Yeah. And again, we come back to that panning. It's ping ponging from side to side. And again, it's creating that space. It's putting us in the room. It's really, especially, excuse me, especially with the headphones on, really pulls you into the track. You can kind of picture what's going on around you as if you're sitting there with a couple different aces that are all just rapping the track together. Beautiful, man. Absolutely love this. That guitar, the weird marimba, the drums just giving us that structure in the bottom. I haven't really noticed any other parts of the instrumental. I'm sure there's a couple other pieces that are probably just blended in there and passing me by. But absolutely wonderful track, and I have no idea what it means, but I'll give it a couple more listens after this, and we'll probably start to get a little closer to figuring it out.
Recognize what you hold and ain't really broken.
interesting. And he references Def Jux, Rhyme Sayers, even himself. A couple other people or entities in that. Great, great choices here, man. Let's finish it out with this little vocal.
Behavior.
Yeah. And a nice, pretty, lacy vocal to send us out with the end of the track. That was beautiful, y'all. That was Save Yourself from Aesop Rock. Once again, that was suggested by Coco Q10. So thank you, Coco, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang. And I will see you all next time.